Good evening, Geminis, or good early morning. Let's see. Well, Geminis, welcome to Kiki's Doorway. Good evening or good early morning, Geminis. Welcome to Kiki's Doorway. Let's see what your past life wants you to rediscover about yourself. For August 24th or August 25th, depending on what time this is going to be posted, to the 30th or 31st. Okay? God, Gaia, God, Goddess, Mother, Father. What does Gemini's past life want them to rediscover? For August 24th to August 30th. What does Gemini's past life want them to rediscover about themselves? On August 24th to August 30th. What does Gemini's past life want them to rediscover? What does Gemini's past life want them to rediscover? What does Gemini's past life want them to rediscover on August 24th to August 30th? You must have a lot on your mind, Geminis. A lot on your mind that's going on. That must mean the step that you're about to take is very important to you. What actions will Geminis be taking for August 24th to August 30th, 2018? What actions will Geminis be taking for August 24th to August 30th? Okay, I think we're ready. Mr. Mrs Gemini, what your past life wants you to rediscover. Prosecution and inquisition. Persecution and inquisition. What do you feel persecuted by? What do you feel that others is seeing you as? What is the inquisition to it? Ah, okay. Is it your understanding of angels and how they are always there to guide you and protect you? Do you feel persecuted for your beliefs in the divine within yourself and in others? Is it becoming an inquisition? Is it becoming a burden or feels like a burden in your life? What gels you together in your spiritual beliefs in angels that will help with the persecution? When it comes to Gemini's belief in the divine, that has always been a conflict because it requires you to step into your actual element, which is the air. Because how we look at God, Goddess, or Mother, Father, or our angels, we look up to the sky. We look up to the air, which is your element. And within that air, we believe that we're getting knowledge and information from our angels and from our source. Ancestors known or unknown want you to know that. So if someone is persecuting you for your beliefs in how you see angels being a key factor in your life, or how you see the angelic being within you being used to help others in their life purpose and in their life, that inquisition will start to be distinguished as nothing more than a spark, like someone just speaking hot air. And when someone speaks hot air, then people will start to look at them and see them as ones that should be persecuted instead. Go to your angels with how you feel when it comes to being judged by others. Go to your angels, or if you haven't spoken to your angels in a while, now is the time to start rediscovering how you want to speak to them. How do you want to communicate with your angels in regards to how you view yourself or how others are viewing you? When it comes to your angels, don't be ashamed or afraid to confide in them, because they're going to be that gel, that missing piece, that glue to merge your complete mind, body, and spirit together as the Trinity, as source. As source. Okay? The actions you will be taking, Mr. Mrs Gemini's. The 7 Libra, you're going to be combining your light and shadow side of yourself, because the angels love both the light and the dark side of yourself. Now is the time to accept that about you. And not see it as a problem, but see it when you're honest about yourself, those things will no longer become a problem. Like, I know I'm fixed in my beliefs. Not to say that I cannot bend or that I cannot be flexible to others' beliefs. However, when they ask me why am I so strong and so steadfast in how I approach my beliefs with others, I can say, well, this has helped me because when I confide in my angels and I confide in myself, I see that I'm always with Source, and Source is always with me. And it's in everyone around me. And if what I say does not resonate with the other, then that would be the appropriate time to find out how we can make that persecution become perseverance for both parties. An important achievement: self-discipline and willpower, public recognition. You're going to have that self-discipline and willpower to tap into your angels in regards to how people might view you and how they've been viewing you. Now is the time that you want that to stop. Because if it's not true in how people are viewing you, now's the time to bring out, and not just by communication, but by your actions and your emotions and how you balance that out and how you project yourself. And you will become that Capricorn and have the tender will. You will have the fixed elements again. That fixed way of how you believe in angels and yourself will come into light. A time of positive change. A situation suddenly moves forward. Fortune is on your side. Once you start to communicate with your angels and see that the persecution or people who feel the need to place judgment on you will start to have to re-look at how they judge you in the first place. They will start to notice that based on how you react and how you go forth in your beliefs and in your faith, will have the people that you feel are opposing you to no longer do that. Because you have the wheel of fortune on your side, turning in your favor, which means the persecution will now become your prosperity. When you start to realize that, you will be who you truly are meant to be, the king of air. You will become brilliant, impartial, professional, and diplomatic. Geminis, you have always been diplomatic, but now that you're seeing it within yourself, and you're seeing that the angels have always been there to guide you, because they see you as an angelic being yourself. They have been your guides to lead you to this destination of self-worth, of self-value, Yes, you had to go into the second house to understand what that meant. You had to become the Taurian side of yourself and be grounded in how you see your angelic side of yourself and how you see the importance of communicating with angels and how it has helped you in your life. You will start to speak your mind with confidence and seek out professional advice. Balance, the Libra scale, that balance, the chariot, the yin and the yang of yourself will become more balanced mentally and emotional consideration when you're being persecuted or being accused of things in life. You want to first ask yourself, is those things true? If those things are not true, ask yourself, what would make a person want to persecute you in the first place? If you wasn't of no importance, would you have been persecuted? I don't think so. So something is important inside of you that the person feels the need to bring up. Rather than be aggressive or show that fiery side of yourself, which is the Sagittarius side, which would be can be very hot and steamy and can go to the next if need be. Now you want to become more grounded and more grounded in your air sign, rather than walk away or feel that the air quality of yourself is not important. You're starting to see that it's truly important. It is so important that you even have the angels on your side to support in the way you want to communicate with others. So until we meet again, Mr. Mrs Geminis, figure out what is the Libra approach. What is the balanced way to communicate with others in regards to your beliefs of who you are and what you want to do in your life. You will have the will on your side and the chariot to lead you forward, but you have to work with your masculine, feminine, with your emotional and mental side of yourself. Do not disregard it anymore, but figure out how to bring it together, whether it be through creative arts, whether it be through meditation or swimming. Anything to get you in that relaxing state is going to help you in balancing out how you want to move forward. I love you. I love you, Mr. Mrs Gemini. We will see you on the other side. Do not be afraid to be the Gemini that you always meant to be, because we look to you for the next storyline of how to discover self. Yes. I love you, Mr. Mrs Gemini. We will see you on the other side.